we have covered up till now?
We have done. We have knew about the Australian culture also, and then we have knew about the solar cells, like how it works,
Okay.
and
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 what else?
what type two types of government of like Australian governments
Mm-hmm. Okay.
program and their slangs like subsidy
Mm-hmm.
for the built in their some rebates.
Right. Yeah. So it's not subsidy, basically, it's rebate.
Rebates.
Yeah. And what else?
about the battery, about how
Mm-hmm.
it the solar works, and
Okay.
we have learned about LED, how water system,
Mm-hmm.
air cooling, heating
Icon.
system.
Correct.
Capital largest city which one?
Right. What is the capital of Australia?
Canberra.
Canberra.
Okay, great. And what are the places over there known as?
Suburbs.
Sorry?
Suburbs.
Sub-
Yeah, suburbs. Yeah, great. Fair enough. So yes, so we'll start again as Srinivas is totally new. So I'll just share my screen. Just allow me a moment. Okay, is my screen available?
Yes, yes, visible, sir.
Okay, so Srinivas, just for your understanding, do you have any knowledge about what Australia is? Yeah, Srinivas, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
As
do
I
you
know,
have?
Australia is a Western country and like I mean, very famous for cricket. I mean, it's
Okay,
my knowledge about that.
right, yes. And what is the famous city?
I didn't get you, sir.
What is which is the famous city in Australia?
Canada.
No.
No, no, Melbourne, Melbourne, sir.
Okay, yeah, Melbourne is one. Another?
Melbourne is the only city I know. Sydney.
Right, yeah, Sydney. So Sydney is basically the largest, uh, uh, place, and the capital of the Australia is Canberra. Just make a note because these people have already noted down. I want you also to make a note, either in a book, or either use a system notepad. That is all okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is my screen visible? Can you see this map,
Visible,
Srinivas?
visible, sir. Yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
clear.
So now when we talk about Australia, so this is the entire Australia what we have. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the western part of the Australia, where
Uh,
the major city is Perth.
yeah.
Then we have the Northern Territory, the southern part of Australia. This is Queensland.
Okay.
This is New South Wales, where you can see this Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sydney, Newcastle, Canberra. So this is Canberra. So
Okay.
this Canberra is basically the capital of entire Australia.
Okay.
So people over there, if you're talking to them, some of them, if they find that you are an Indian, they will
Okay.
ask you, where are you calling from? So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
just have to tell them that yes, I am, I am an Indian, but yes, I am based in Australia. So they
Okay.
might ask you, out of the nowhere that, oh, okay, since you're in Australia, so what is the capital of Australia? So you
Canberra.
should know, yeah. So you should know it's Canberra. Just make a note of it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's great. So now, out of this entire Australia, what we will be targeting is this Victoria. Is this
Okay.
visible to you?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Right. So entire Victoria is we are going to target. So in Victoria, there is one major city, that is Melbourne.
Okay. Melbourne.
Right. So this is Melbourne.
I can
Do
see.
you see this red outlines?
Yeah, I can see, sir.
Correct. So this is the boundary line. This is how big the Melbourne is. Okay. This is in Victoria. You see this Victoria?
Yes, sir, I can see Victoria.
So if I click on Victoria, this is how big this Victoria is. Okay. And out of this entire big area, we are targeting Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Now, why Melbourne? Because Melbourne is a metro city.
Okay.
Okay. And all these places you see, Shepparton, Ballarat, Melton, Werribee, Geelong.
Geelong,
This right. So
Hamilton.
right. So this all areas which are away from the major city Melbourne, they are known as regional suburbs.
Okay.
Yeah, regional suburbs. They are known as regional suburbs. Just make a note of it.
Yes.
All those places which are far away from the main city, those are known as regional suburbs.
Okay.
Right. Another important point. You see these small names: Dandenong, Glen Waverley,
Yeah,
Clayton,
Clayton,
yeah,
Rowley.
South Era, Bratton. So
Yeah.
right. So may I know which part of Bangalore are you from?
Right now,
Yeah,
Silk Road.
Silk Road. What is the name of that area? Is it a Silk Road?
Madiwala, sir.
Mediwala. Right. So here we call it as in place, Mediwala. Over there, these small places are known as suburbs.
Okay.
Just make a note. So Melbourne is a city,
Okay.
and in that, this small towns you can say are known as suburbs.
Okay.
Okay. So just make a note of it. Okay. Now, when we talk about Australian addresses, so Australian address is very small and sweet. So here, when we compare about Indian addresses, so it is compared of your house number, your building name, your area name, plus the landmark, right?
Okay.
Like for example, beside this so and so hospital, opposite to so and so restaurant, right?
Okay.
So there in Australia, there is nothing known as landmark.
Okay.
Okay, so their house number and their the road name itself is the landmark. So
Okay.
I'll just share you few addresses. You can just see. You don't have to make a note of it. If you see this address, it's
Yes, sir.
just
69 Victoria Road Airport.
Victoria Road, Airport West, Victoria. This is
Okay.
the postal code 3042. So how short and sweet the address is. Okay, 69 Victoria Road. Now Airport West is the suburb.
Okay.
So I'll just show you this address on map as well. Any customer gives you this address, you can check that address on Google Map. So here the address is.
Okay.
This is customer's house.
69.
Guys, turn on your cameras. Sophie, Abhishek.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sophie, turn on your camera as well. Sophie. Perfect.
We didn't hear you, sir.
Am I audible
Yeah,
to you
camera
now?
is on.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
keep
Yeah,
it on.
audible.
Okay, great. You see this real estate and property.com.au. So if a customer gave you the address and if you want to see his home, how his home looks like, so you just have to copy this address, open a new tab, paste it in Google, and just press enter. You can see these two new options. One is real estate
Okay.
and property.com.au. So these are the two major websites where all the properties of Australia is registered. Okay, right. So now if you want to see his home, how it looks like, you just have to open any one of it, either real estate or either propertyview.com. So this is how his home looks like. We can see his roof as well.
Oh,
This is the entire, diameter wise. This is his kitchen, living area. This is again a living area with different angle. This might be his one of the bedroom. This is his bathroom. This is his outside.
it's out.
This might be his garage.
Lawn.
This is the yard, yeah, front yard. You see this partition dividing two homes. What we call here, Srinivas?
Compound, sir.
Compound, right? We call it as in compound, but
Yes.
please make a note. In Australia, this is known as fencing.
Fencing. Okay.
Fencing, yeah, FENCING. Remember these words because customers will be using these words. So
Yes,
don't get
sure, sir.
confused if he uses this word. So it should not, you should not be surprised using the, when you'll hear this word from the customers. So fencing is basically nothing but this just a compound which divides to a different home.
Okay.
Now this is the entire layout, home layout. This home layout will be available for each and every home. Okay, so this particular property of this customer is having a garage which is having a car parking area for 2 cars. So just imagine how big that garage will be. 2 cars can easily parked. Then this home is a 3-bedroom home. So this is bedroom number 1, this is bedroom number 2, this is bedroom number 3, this is the living area, this is the toilet and bathroom, this is the kitchen area. This is again an additional room known as study room. Okay, so on this particular website you will get all this information. Now we'll check the another address as well. Check the another address. It's number 24 Elderberry Way, Pakenham. So again, Pakenham is the suburb. Okay, clear guys? Any confusion?
3810 Australia.
Right. Any confusion so far?
No, clear.
Sure, Sufi? Okay,
Yes,
great.
sir.
Great. So whenever someone gives you the address, it will always start with his house number, then the road or street, and then his suburb. That's it. There is nothing else. There is nothing known as landmark. So never ask them because we have that habit of asking, landmark because
Yes.
so far we have dealt with Indian customers. So yeah, we are not dealing with Indian customers anymore. They are Australians. Okay. So we'll check the another address as well. Say for example, if I check this address, we'll go on Google. We'll just directly paste the address, press the enter. You'll get 2 different sites. One is the real estate
Real estate.
and then the property.com. If I open real estate, I'll able to see his home. That this is the home of the customer. This is his living area. This is the kitchen and dining area. What is this? Can anyone tell me?
Laundry.
No, this
That
one.
air
Sorry.
cooler.
Yeah.
AC,
Ah,
AC.
sorry. Air
AC.
conditioner.
Okay, it's air conditioner. But what it is known in Australia?
Airco.
Aircon. CON.
Con.
Aircon. Yeah. Here we call it as an AC. They call it either aircon or
Or
they call it
cooling heating.
sorry.
What?
Yeah. Repeat that.
Cooling
air
heating system.
Yeah, heating and cooling system, because this one has both the features. It gives you cold air as well as it can give hot air as well, because the weather condition in Australia is majorly cold. It is known as cold region. So this is how big he has got lawn area, backyard. See, this is the layout. I just spoke, right? For every home you will get this layout of the property. This is known as layout. Just make a note of this word. It's property layout. Again, this house has got a garage which has got capacity of two car parking, and this one has also got 4 bedrooms. See, this one is a master bedroom. Again, bedroom number 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. This is the living area. This is the kitchen and dining area, and again a family area given over here. So it's a big home. There, this is how his property looks at. This is the garage entry. This is the shutter for his garage. This is the bathroom. This is again the same picture. Clear so far? Any doubts
Yeah.
No,
about
sir.
the address? Okay, great. So now in India we have rupees. So in Australia, the currency which
Dollar.
works is dollar.
Shilling.
Yeah, just make a note of it, Srinivas, because it's new for you. Australian currencies is dollars. So whenever you talk to them, always say dollars. Okay, $250 or $4,000 or $8,000, $8,300. No rupees. Okay, वो दिमाग से निकाल दो. Rupees नहीं आना चाहिए. Okay,
Sure.
I know. So be very attentive when you go on call. Okay, Indian market को भूल जाओ. Okay, what you have to remember is Australia and only Australia. Dollars, dollars, dollars. No rupees.
Okay.
Right. As I said, the metro cities are known as metro cities, and the cities which are very far are known as regional suburbs. Okay. Right. So now we'll talk about few slangs which you will listen commonly on call. Okay. Like for you, Srinivas, if you want to say me that this is the amount or this is the rupees what you have to pay. So how is
Okay.
it you're going to tell me?
Yeah, I'll make a figure of the dollar, and this is the dollars you have to pay.
Okay, great. So here in Australia, it's totally different. There, they don't say that you have to pay. Okay, the slang or the word what they use is out of pocket cost.
Out of pocket cost.
Yeah, make a note of it. So, for example, if you want to say that you have to make a payment of $2,500,
Okay.
so the statement of yours will be, the total amount comes to $2,400. So yeah, so the out of pocket cost, for you will be $2,400.
Okay.
Yeah, or sometime even customer may ask you like, what will be my out of pocket cost? Okay, so you should know that what exactly he is asking. Don't get confused. It's just he is asking कि भाई मुझे कितना पैसा देना है. Okay,
Got it, sir. Got it.
you are comfortable with Hindi?
Yeah, I'm no Hindi.
Okay, great. So right, so he is just asking कि भाई मुझे कितना पैसा भरना है. So the term what they use is out of pocket cost. Okay. And here in India, we call it as an office colleague, or he's my friend. Okay. Or, he's my best friend. So
Okay.
there in Australia, say for example, if someone is your friend, so they don't call it as a friend. They say he's my mate.
Meat.
M-A-T-E. Yeah,
MAT.
M-A-T-E. T-E. Make a note of this.
Sure.
It's mate. So they'll say, hey, hi. So say for example, this customers might say, yeah, I've got one of my mate, who's looking out for the same kind of deal. So will you be able to help him? So don't get confused कि भाई ये mate क्या होता है. So mate is nothing but his friend or best friend maybe. Sometimes you will find customers saying you as in mate. So he will say, hey mate, listen, I'm busy now. Just call me after 5:30.
Okay.
Okay. So don't get confused कि भाई इसने मुझे क्या मेट करके बोला, गाली तो नहीं दी.
Like we say buddy.
हाँ, we say buddy, they say mate. Okay, they don't use word buddy and dude or anything such. For Australians, it's just mate, M-A-T-E. Okay. Okay. One thing which I skipped last time telling to you guys. Say for example, here in India also we get irate customers. They say, hey भाई मुझे call मत करना. Don't call me again. है ना, ऐसा बोलते हैं वो लोग. So Australian, they use a very particular term. There was a requirement, but it's been fulfilled, and I want you to take me off your list. So take me off your list in means वो बोल रहा है कि भाई मुझे दोबारा call मत करना.
Okay.
So just make a note of it. Take me off your list. Okay. Another important thing, what you will notice, whenever you call or wherever you'll be getting a data, out of 10, 4 you will find Indian names. You will see Patels, you will see Shah, you will see, your South Indians, many of the South Indian families, Shetties, then all type of Indians. Because Melbourne is a city where 60% are Aussies and 40% you can consider as an Indians. Okay. So Australia is a country which is very, very easy to migrate. Even you guys want to leave India and go and get settled in Australia. So migration process of Australia is very simple. Okay. So in future, if you have any plans, so yes, Australia you can select to travel abroad and get settled over there, because it's the process of migration is very easy. Okay. So yes, so when I say that you will get Indian names, you will also find South Indian brothers. So don't talk to them in South Indian language or Hindi language, considering that they are Indians. No, they have lost their Indian citizenship. They are NRIs now, and they have completely adopted the Australian culture. Okay. For them, they love Australian flag. They love Australian culture. Whatever patriotism they have is now all for Australia. So we have seen this in past, that the moment we initiate talking them to in Hindi or any regional language, they get annoyed. Okay, they get angry. They say, no, don't talk to me in this language. Talk to me in English. So no initiating of any regional language or Hindi from your end. If customer switches, yes, you are allowed to switch. If customer, which all language you are comfortable, Sufi?
Hindi, English, Kannada, and
Okay,
Urdu.
great. Right, great. So you might find, someone from Canada, speaking Kannada. But if he switches to Kannada, if he asks you upfrontly, are you from South? So what language you speak? Then yes, you can go ahead and speak to him in Kannada. You are all allowed. Okay. But upfrontly, you don't switch it. What all language you are comfortable, Abhishek and Srinivas?
Sir, I'm comfortable in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, English, and Malayalam as well.
Very nice. And what about you, Abhishek?
Same sir, Kannada, English, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Malayalam.
Very nice, very nice. So you might find, people of this language over there. So that's what I'm, making you aware, that don't switch yourself If customer switches, yes, you are all welcome to, greet them or talk to them in that particular language if you are comfortable. Okay.
Sure.
Don't start yourself because they get angry, because they say, oh no, I'm Australians, they have that attitude. Okay. Now, Srinivas,
So
after, we call it like 10,000, 20,000, and then 99,000. So what comes after 99,000?
99,000. We say 1 lakh.
Correct. We say 1 lakh. So here in India, we have that culture of lakh. Okay.
Yes.
But in Australia, it is no lakh for them. It
Okay.
is just like another adding up 1,000 to it. So what they will say is, they will say after 99,000, it will be $100,000. They will
Oh,
not say $1 lakh. They will say $100,000, $200,000, $500,000.
okay.
वो lakh जो है LAKH जो है वो उनकी डिक्शनरी में नहीं है. ठीक है. So just make a note. Any confusion, Srinivas, so far?
No, sir. So clear till now.
Okay, great.
Very
So
clear.
we have learned about Australia, what Australia is, which
Okay.
part of Australia we are targeting currently,
Yes, sir.
and specifically Melbourne, in Victoria, Melbourne.
Yes.
And yeah, few slangs we learned, how
Yes.
to, how short the address is, what we have learned. We
Yeah.
have seen their home, how does it look, what is property layout, what is fencing,
Yes.
what are the terms they use on call, do's and don'ts.
Yes.
This is all about Australia and Australian culture. Okay, any confusion, all three of you till now?
No, sir.
No, clear.
That's great. Now we will learn about the rebate. Okay, now what is rebate? As you both guys are already aware, so Srinivas, here in India we say as in subsidy. Did you ever
Subsidy.
heard subsidy? Right.
Yes, I heard, sir.
Correct. So I don't know about the Bangalore, whether there is any kind of subsidy on solar panels or anything. But yes, in my native home, Raigad, so there is a subsidy, given by the government. So
Yes.
like, for example, if a product cost is around, 80,000, for example.
Okay.
So if government says, okay, I'll give you subsidy of 50% on it.
Okay.
Now, out of 80,000, 50% is paid by the government. So remaining 40,000 will be my out of pocket cost.
Okay.
Right. So this subsidy word in India, over there, it is known as a rebate.
Okay.
Agreed? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they will say rebate. How much is the rebate? How much do I have to pay out of my pocket after the rebate? So these all terms you will come to know. Or they will talk to you over the phone. So don't get confused कि भाई rebate क्या होता है. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Right. Rebate is nothing but the government subsidy. Now we talk about the government. So here in India we have state government and the central government.
Central
Correct?
government.
Right. So same formula goes in Australia as well. One is the state government. They call it as a local government, and one is the central government, that is federal government.
Okay.
Yeah. So please make a note of it. One is their local government, or you can say state government. Central government over there is known as federal government. All right, Srinivas?
Sure. Noted, sir.
Great. So now about the rebate. So rebate about the product, what we are talking now is solar panels and solar batteries. We have only and only two products. Okay. So the government is giving rebates on solar panels,
Okay.
on battery and solar batteries. Okay. So now, as I said, there are two types of government. Earlier, when this rebate system started, there were two rebates. One from the state government, that is local government, and one was from the Federal government, right? But now, since New Year, that is from January 2026, the state government rebate have stopped. So state government is not giving any rebate.
Okay.
So whatever rebate these Aussies are getting is from the central government, that is federal government.
Okay.
So you might find, people asking you like, what is the rebate currently going on? So you can
Okay.
just give them a tentative answer that the rebate is somewhere around, 45 to 50%,
Okay.
and it is expected to go more down in upcoming months, just to create an urgency. Okay. You guys know, right, how sales work, creating urgency little bit of. So this is the point where we can use. Currently, the rebates are, state government has already stopped giving the rebates. It is only federal government who is giving the rebate on solar panels and batteries, and which is expected to go further down. So now is the time where you can upgrade it and get the maximum benefit. You can use this term. Now, just giving you the basic understanding, like why this rebate program was basically started by the government. Okay, so these are the pointers. The Victorian solar rebate and related program exists because government wants to lower household energy bills. Okay, cut carbon emission and fight climate change, speed up the shift to clean energy, create jobs and support the local economy, improve comfort and energy efficiency in home, and increase energy independence of residences. So now I'll tell you what was the major reasons to start this program. So in Australia, the electricity what is generated is solely and solely depend upon the coal. Okay? Higher the
Cool.
number of coal is burned, higher the energy is produced, and it is distributed to the Aussie homes or entire Australia, where it commercial or residential. So now when we burn coal, there is carbon dioxide which is emitted into the environment on very high potency. So that was affecting the entire global climate. So that's the reason government has initiated this rebate program, as they wanted to lower down their coal usage in generating the energy, making all the Aussie homes and businesses solar dependent. Okay, so that is the major reason this rebate program was introduced by the government. Okay, just for your knowledge. Now we are focusing on solar panels and battery only. People will come to you and they will ask, there were earlier products. Just for your information, there was one product known as hot water system. Make a note of it. Hot water system. And the second product, which was recently, almost closed, was aircon. The AC we said,
Yeah.
right. So in Australia, it is known as aircon or split system or heating and cooling system. So when you talk to them about batteries, they might ask you, are you guys doing hot water system or aircon? So tell them not now, because the rebates on those products have really gone down. So the out of pocket cost is very high. Okay. But again, in दोनों products के ऊपर कुछ भी rebates में changes आते हैं, any update comes, I will keep you guys posted. Okay. These are the two products which is expected to start again in coming few months, because government may give more rebates on these two products in coming few months. Okay, so just to know that there were products of this hot water system and aircon, what people used to do, even our company used to do, but we have recently stopped and we are just focusing on solar panels and batteries. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts so far from any three of you?
No,
doubt.
sir.
Okay, great. Now we will understand what our product is. So our product is very simple: solar panels and battery, solar battery. Okay. So Srinivas, just
Sure.
tell me, do you have any idea about how solar panels work?
Solar panel will have a motor inside that, and there'll be a glass kind of thing on the top. So what happens? This battery, motor inside will when the sunlight is high, will consume the power from the sun and will store inside, and we can utilize the way we want.
Okay. All right. And then what is the use of the battery?
Use of the battery, instead of the electricity, one-time investment. So it will utilize that sun power to produce the electricity.
Okay. Fair enough. So I'll explain you. So solar panel doesn't have any motors inside it. Okay.
Okay.
It has got some nano, molecules
Uh,
which absorbs the sun light, and it converts that sun energy into an electric energy that is known as DC, that is direct current. Just make a note of it.
okay.
The energy produced by the solar panels is known as DC, direct current. Okay, right. After solar panels generate the direct current, it there is always a inverter involved.
Okay.
So now what does the inverter does? So whatever energy is produced by the panels are direct current, which we cannot use it in a home. So this inverter converts that into AC, DC to AC. So AC is nothing, actual current.
Okay.
So it was inverter's job to convert DC to AC, and then inverter supplies that energy to our home appliances. Okay. So earlier when this program was started, it was only solar panels and inverter. There was no battery. Battery is recently introduced. Okay, by the end of 2025, battery is introduced. So now every Australian home is running for battery. Now why people are running for battery? Any idea?
To save electricity, and as you said, they use coal to produce the electricity.
Mhm. No, solar panel is already there, right? Then why there is a need of
Okay.
battery? Solar panel is generating energy for me. I'm utilizing it for my home appliances. Now why do I need a battery?
In the daytime, the solar energy will be there. The sunlight will be there, so we can work with the solar. If the
Okay,
in the night time, the solar energy stores in the battery, which uses in the night time.
perfect. Absolutely right, Sophie.
Store the energy.
Right. So solar batteries was introduced just to store the
Energy.
energy generated by the solar panels, and so that the stored energy can be utilized during the night time.
Nighttime.
Yeah. So even the Australians home who has got batteries, they don't get much electricity bills, because daytime the solar panel generates the energy, it is utilized, and in the night time whatever is stored in the battery is used during the night time. So they get almost zero kind of energy bills. That is the only reason why people are rushing to get the solar batteries, as government is giving rebate on that. So they are getting it much cheaper. All right. So solar panels, batteries. So our smartphone batteries are made of what? Srinivas, any idea?
Lithium.
Lithium ion.
Lithium ion, correct. So same way, the solar batteries are also made of lithium ion. Make a note of it. People ask, what these batteries are made of. So just tell them it's lithium ion batteries, just like the one you have in your mobile phone, but this one is much bigger. Much bigger means, I'll just tell you, just for example, if customer goes for a 30 kilowatt of battery, the weight of that battery will be somewhere around 106 kg. So it's such a huge battery. Okay. Right. Now comes the third part, that is inverter. So solar panels generates the energy. Okay. Inverter, battery stores that energy into it, and there is inverter. So make a note, all the batteries what we give are inbuilt having an hybrid inverter. Hybrid inverter. Now what's the role of hybrid inverter? So earlier there was just inverter, it was not hybrid. So the basic job of the inverter was just to convert DC to AC. That's it. Khatam. Now when batteries are introduced, the inverter works as a brain. Okay, वो उसका दिमाग है. So now these hybrid inverters has many roles to do, and it is so smart, so highly efficient that he does this within a second, within a blink of an eye. Say for example, he will real time he will monitor how much energy my panels are generating, how much energy is utilized by my home appliances. If not much, then he will automatically start charging the battery.
Okay.
He will constantly monitor when battery needs to be charged, how much battery can go down, when to stop sending electricity to grid, when to stop sending electricity to home. Everything is decided by this. So when customers ask you what is the importance of a hybrid inverter, so just tell them it's a brain. Okay, it's a brain which controls all the three: solar panels, battery, as well as grid. Now I have not told you about grid. So let me just tell you, grid is like nothing. जो हमारे घर पे जो बिजली का करंट आता है वो कहाँ से आता है आपके यहाँ पे, श्रीनिवास?
Sir, I didn't get you.
जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हमारे घर में आती है वो कहाँ से आती है?
From the TC.
नहीं, गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू कहाँ से आती है?
From the
नीचे हमारा
TC
मीटर
only.
बॉक्स होता है,
KEB.
राइट? हाँ, राइट.
Yeah,
तो
KEB,
जो
KEB.
हाँ, राइट. So that is a service provider you are talking, right? KEB.
Yes.
Correct. So I'm not talking about service provider. So आपने देखा होगा बिजली का खंबा होता है बड़ा सा,
Yeah.
उसमें से एक वायर कनेक्टेड होती है हमारे व्हाट वी से
Meter.
मेन, हाँ, नीचे मीटर पे, एंड फ्रॉम मीटर इट कम्स टू आवर होम, राइट? सो
Okay.
वो जो बिजली का खंबा है दैट इज नोन एज
हाँ.
ग्रिड, नथिंग एल्स.
Okay, great.
हाँ, so they call it as in grid, GRID. Any doubt? Any query?
No doubt.
No worries. You can ask me any doubt, any queries, n number of time, because this is the training period. Clear all your doubts, whatever is there. Not now.
So
even-
earlier, as you mentioned, sir,
Yes.
these batteries are inbuilt hybrid inverter. I mean,
Correct.
inverter.
Inverter. Yeah.
Inverter. So earlier, if the customer wants to buy the solar system, they have to buy battery separately and they have to buy inverter additionally. Is that true? Like, I mean,
No.
is the thing was working like this?
No, I'll tell you. So earlier, when battery was not introduced, there was
Okay.
only solar panel and a basic inverter. There was no
Okay.
hybrid inverter. With solar panels, they used to provide one basic inverter. So their basic inverter job was just to convert DC to AC. That's it.
Okay.
He was not that smart. He was not hybrid. So now
Okay.
since the battery is introduced, even the inverters was made smarter.
Oh, got it. Sir.
Any other question? Any doubt so far about Australian culture? Okay, what I suggest, post you we are done with this today's day. You can what you do, you can research about Australia on YouTube or on internet or chat GPT. Learn about Australian culture, how they talk. Okay. And second important is watch YouTube videos. Now, what sort of YouTube videos? Or watch all
Okay.
Australian movies or Australian videos. Listen to them how they talk,
Okay.
because only then your brain will be used to understand the accent and the words what they use.
Okay.
Okay, the accent is bit weird in the initial few days. You will find it bit difficult to understand. Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Any Indian comes, we Indians have a neutral accent. Okay, but if there is an Aussie or proper Australian, then it will be little bit of difficult for you to understand the accent. Okay, since you
Okay.
will be listening those words for the first time. So during till the time we are not going live, I really want you to explore videos of Australia on YouTube. Put the earphones in your earphones on and then listen to those videos. It will be
Okay.
really really helpful when you guys will go on calls. Okay. Right. So now we have understood about the Australian culture, what the rebate program is, what is our product, that is solar panels and batteries, and what is the role of hybrid inverter. Okay. This was end of a product training. Any doubt till now in product?
Yes.
Sure.
No.
Okay, great. Now we will come to a process training. Everyone ready for the same? Start making notes because it's very important.
When now product training is going on, right?
Yes, yes.
Training.
Now we will start
Training
with the
or
product.
product training.
No, product is done, Aniket. We are starting with the process.
Okay, fine. Thank you.